One thing that I am trying to cover in this film is the gap between people hearing what a problem is and then the solution. And an example would be the battles that take place politically. Can you give us an example of a battle you fought on the Senate floor?
Probably the most recent one is when I asked a question without notice, which is what we can do every day, in the Senate about what the government was doing in terms of monitoring the conditions that they set down on the exemption. And I just got absolute nonsense back.
There have been almost daily reports of potential breaches of this exemption and its conditions. How is the federal government monitoring the implementation of the drumline policy? Is the government aware of the large number of small-sized sharks that are being caught and that are being captured under this program? And does the capture and release of these sharks, who subsequently die as a result of the injuries from the drumlines, breach the conditions applied?
The Minister representing the Minister for the Environment, Senator Cormann.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, and I thank Senator Seward for that question. And in fact, I had been wondering how long it would take before the Greens would ask me a question about this particular issue. Let me just say at the outset, we support the efforts of the WA state government to protect human life and to improve public safety on Western Australian shores.
Now observe this guy. Instead of answering the question, he incites the crowd into heckling by using propaganda-rich terms that sound good but mean nothing. Demanding accountability of the government has nothing to do with choosing human life over a shark's life. Reminds me of people who opposed a war over oil being likened to terrorists. Anyway, he proceeds to read off of a piece of paper instead of answer any questions.
Senator Seward.
I didn't ask for this information. I asked a specific question. Is this government monitoring the implementation of this program? Could the Minister please, through you, Mr. President, answer that question?
I do draw the Minister's attention to the question. The Minister has 46 seconds remaining. The Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. That's why the government has decided that it is in the national interest to provide that temporary exemption.
And back to reading off the piece of paper, completely ignoring the questions.
Senator Seward.
I'll take that as a no. Is the WA government reporting to your department on the...
Anyway, you get the picture. It's not that people aren't trying. It's that they're fighting against a government that has no accountability.